Let me start with an uncomfortable question. If you stopped working tomorrow, how long would your life continue to look the same? Not how long you'd survive. Not how long you could manage. How long before something breaks? For most people in the United States and Europe, the honest answer is somewhere between 1 month and 3 months. And that's not because people are lazy. It's because the system quietly trains us to depend on a single paycheck, and then calls that stability. Let's walk through a very normal scenario. You live in the US or Western Europe. You're educated. You have a job. You're doing what you were told was responsible. Your salary is around $60,000 a year, or the European equivalent. After tax, health insurance, and social contributions, that becomes roughly $3,500 a month in your bank account. Now the math begins. Rent or mortgage takes $1,300. Utilities, internet, phone, another $250. Car payment, fuel, insurance, around $500. Groceries and basic living, $400. Student loan or credit card minimums, $300. Before you've enjoyed anything, before travel, before saving, before investing, you're left with about $750. And from that, you're expected to build a future. This is where the quiet problem starts. Most people think the issue is that they don't earn enough. But that's not the real mistake. The real mistake is believing that earned income alone is enough in a system designed around recurring expenses. Your rent is recurring. Your insurance is recurring. Your subscriptions are recurring. Inflation is recurring. But your income depends entirely on you showing up every day. That imbalance is the core flaw. Let's look at this through simple math, not motivation. If your entire lifestyle costs $2,800 a month, then your real financial goal isn't making more money. It's covering that $2,800 without trading time for it. That's what passive income actually is. Not money without effort. Not money without work. But money that decouples survival from daily labor. Here's where psychology enters the picture. Humans are wired to prioritize short-term certainty over long-term stability. A salary feels safe because it's familiar, predictable. Passive income, on the other hand, feels vague, slow, uncertain. So people delay it. They say things like, I'll focus on that later, or once I earn more, or after I pay this off. Years pass. Their income rises slightly. Their lifestyle rises faster. And nothing fundamentally changes. Now let's zoom out 10 years. Same person. Same mindset. Their salary went from $60,000 to $80,000. But rent went up. Car upgraded. Lifestyle expanded. They're still dependent on one income stream. Still one layoff away from panic. This is the long-term cost of ignoring passive income. Not poverty, not failure, just permanent fragility. Financially intelligent people see this early, and they think differently, not emotionally, but structurally. They don't ask, how can I make more money this year? They ask, how can I reduce the percentage of my life that depends on active work? This is where passive income enters, quietly, realistically. It often starts small and boring. Some people begin with dividend-paying index funds, not to get rich, but to slowly replace a utility bill, then groceries, then rent. Others build rental income, not with dreams of mansions, but with one modest property that breaks even and teaches patience. Some use digital products, books, courses, tools, not for hype, but because once created, they don't reset to zero every month. Others license skills they already have. Code, design, writing, analytics, turned into assets instead of hours. Some buy parts of businesses through public markets, understanding that owning systems beats working inside them. A few build simple online platforms, not viral, not flashy, just useful enough to earn quietly in the background. And some negotiate smarter versions of their current work, royalties, retainers, long-term contracts, so effort today pays tomorrow. None of these are shortcuts. All of them share one idea. Income should repeat even when effort does not. Here's the important part most videos skip. Passive income does not replace work first. It replaces fear first. Fear of missing one paycheck. Fear of saying no. Fear of taking risks. Time to think. Even an extra $300 a month changes how you breathe. Not because it's a lot, but because it's independent. And once people experience that, they stop chasing motivation. They start designing systems. Calmly, slowly, logically. They accept that the first year feels pointless. The second year feels boring. The third year feels noticeable. And by the fifth year, the question changes from, how do I survive, to, how do I allocate my time? That's the real outcome of passive income. Not luxury, not freedom cliches, just leverage over your own life. So if there's one idea to sit with today, it's this. A salary is a tool. Passive income is a structure. One helps you live this month, the other helps you live on your terms over decades. You don't need to rush. You don't need to feel behind. You just need to stop assuming that working harder automatically means becoming safer. If this kind of calm, reality-based thinking helps you see money more clearly, you can subscribe to the channel. No pressure. Just rational conversations about how money actually works.